Ahoy and welcome back to Canon Events. I'm your host Trevor and we're here with One Piece chapter 1175. That's right, for 1175 weeks of your life, you have been graced with beautiful chapters of Eiichiro Oda's masterpiece One Piece. And this week we're going to learn about the fabled Dragon of the End, the Root Gnar himself, NIDHOGG, aka Loki, the prince slash maybe king of the giants. Honestly, if you look at what Harold told him, I mean, he's basically the king, okay? And we're gonna find out more about this devil fruit and what the heck it's got to do with the Sun God Nika, or this famed Black Nika that we have heard about. So I'm pretty excited. Let's take a look at the cover story. We've got Sabo and Koala with a bunch of koalas. Okay, and the request is Sabo getting swarmed by koala joeys, and Koala's just there because she's there now, and it makes perfect sense because her name is Koala and they're koalas and he's getting swarmed, and Koala has, I guess this is her husband now, and we're gonna dig right in. My boy finally got a moment. He got a feat with his feet. Sanji comes in with the Ifrit Jambe, and boom, he is able to sever through these Haki-infused devil fruit paramethia, okay, thorns that have enshrouded our beautiful waifu-sama, Nico, Robin, Sanji, looking very princely, okay, Mr. Prince himself, in his Elbaf Viking kind of knight garb. Sanji always has these knight aspects to his garb, to his character models, and we love it. I'm just glad to see Sanji getting such a cool feat. And look at Usopp in the back. Usopp's like, wait, Sanji did something productive? They're gonna rob him in the anime. They're gonna give it to me in the anime. Like, oh fuck, dude. They're gonna give Usopp this feat in the anime for sure, dude. Robin! Oh, okay, no, that's Nami's talking. Robin, thank goodness! Thanks. That's our Sanji. So those vines are weak to higher temperatures. Much obliged. I'm afraid there's no time to celebrate. Yeah, this Haki and that roar just now. What is that massive shadow? First of all, Sanji got the stogie smoking like in the midst of battle. Bro's like actually getting a moment of being cool as fuck. I'm very excited. Guys, please excuse the rain outside. I literally did a rain dance today. This is the first rain we've gotten in months. We are in a drought, and I'm so grateful that the gods of the rain, Sanka, have just rendered my garden full of water right now, okay? It's much needed water. And it's over. Wow. West Village. We've got, okay, Ja Rule. Okay, Loki already dumped them all off at West Village. Ripley, Oimo, Rodo, our folks need help. They were stabbed by our thrones. Mommy's gonna die. Loki, the village isn't safe. Take the kids somewhere less dangerous. Not my problem. They went and jumped on my back. I'm just chopping them off. All of you climb down now. Oh, it's Zoro! Bro, is that Beppo? Wait, hold on, who's that? People of Elbaf, the children are safe. Thank goodness! There are no more hostages to worry about. Ooh, this guy looks like Rocks. This guy looks like Rocks D. Zebek a lot. Alright! You guys took your sweet time. Don't tell me that dragon is. Yup. This place should be safe with you here, huh? Yeah, that's no problem. Since you've already gone giant mode, can you take care of those dream monsters? Elbaf won't last long if we leave them be. I'm on it! Kutum, kutum. What are these things? They came raining down out of nowhere. These things are... It's more thorns! Get the children inside quick! Yeah, give up already, you dumbasses! Oh, that creep is still after us. I'm Roto. I ain't gonna let any of you trash heaps survive. You cheated me out of that touching moment. Touching moment? Like, they were gonna... This dude is warped. Actually, this might be for the best. Since the brats were saved, I haven't failed my mission yet. I can still take them to the Holy Land as planned. But first, I'll finish off their dying parents. Taste my rapid fire thorn launcher. I hate him so much, dude. We hate him here. Oh my god, he is despicable. The children are standing in front of their parents as shields. Colon. I won't let you! This time I'm gonna save mom and the rest! Me too! Me three! I'm gonna cry! You morons are priceless! At this point, I don't even care about the mission anymore. I'm just grateful to get to kill you guys myself. Now, who's going first? I'll never forget the brave looks on your simple faces. Say goodbye now. Colin, please run. I'm gonna protect you, Mommy. Skink. Oh no, oh god, oh no. Okay, and of course Zoro's not gonna let that happen. Zoro cuts through every single thorn. Way to go, Zoro! I know you had this in the bag. Yeah, now go. Whoa! Whoa! Hold the front door! Is he using full body hockey? He is, isn't he? He's using full body hockey. It's not just shading. He is the Black Nika. My boy, the Black Nika. Hold on, though. Hold on, though. What's gonna happen here? What? Who did that? Oh, that's Zoro. He's a member of my crew. And don't you forget it. He's got the lightning again. Okay? Gamu gamu no. Ka-ching ka-ching. First of all, he twisted up the arm. Infused it with lightning. What are we about to see here? He fucking locks on. So much so that Saint Sommers has no idea what's about to happen. He's like, huh? Bro is shook. Ripley is like, what the flippity flop? Booming Dawn Thor Rifle! And with the full force of a giant and then gear third, in gear fifth fist, infused with a lightning bolt, fully twisted up, rifle style. Booming Dawn Thor Rifle, bro. He's just mixing all of the metaphors, all of the gods. And there you have it. A God's Knight is getting absolutely flippin' wrecked here, dude. This guy could not possibly stand up after this. But wow. Okay, oh, we got more impact frames. I didn't see that. Okay, we're gonna, oh my god. First of all, he actually like knocked all of this man's filthy teeth out of his dirty, disgusting mouth. There's no way that Saint Sommers is going to be able to survive this. The thorns are dispelled. So first of all, if an awakened Paramethea user is unable to maintain their consciousness, their skills are dispelled off the environment, okay? Maybe not. Maybe he's not awakened. Maybe he's just a regular Paramethea user. He's that much of a Nepo baby. Because we've seen that like certain areas like Long Ring Longland look to be permanently affected by awakened Paramethea users or awakened Logia users. Like for example, Punk Hazard has permanently had its landscape affected, and the only thing we can imagine that did that is that Kuzan and Akainu have awakened their fruits. So Who knows? All we know is that it does seem that the defeat, the shattering, the face shattering, jaw shattering, tooth knocker outing strike has dispelled the thorns. Oimo and the boys and Rodo are all very inspired, I suppose. Destroy it, yeah! Oh, it came off. And off come the thorns. Mom, this is Colin speaking. It's Ripley. I finally got to see it. Luffy's white form. He really does look just like Nika. I believe he's the one. The warrior of liberation. And she passes out. She rests peacefully. Hopefully not resting in peace in the sense that she's dead. And yet this guy with half his head knocked off. Did you say Nika? Pfft, that's just a tall tale told to scare kids. Ah, it's a real NIDHOGG. We were really saved by that. Well, time to go. Yeah! And he crushed him. He's crushing him into the ground. That's Chopper. Hey, that's Loki, alright. This is the first time I've seen him like this, too. So you're saying Elbaf's national treasure, it's a forbidden devil fruit? The mythological dragon fruit, model NIDHOGG. It is said that whoever eats it can transform into the world's most colossal dragon. The size of the creature is relative to the initial size of whoever ate the fruit, of course. Think of it this way. A giant would grow larger than a human, undergoing the same transformation, and an ancient giant's growth is naturally even greater than that. That combination is what brings out the devil fruit's true potential. They say this dragon breathes lightning, and when it flies, its jet black body can turn day into night. So the fruit was forbidden and hidden due to its immense power? Not quite, it's just been protected by the Hammer Guardian Ragnir. In Elbaf, there's a legend about a god of war who fought with Ragnir. It's said that he took the form of a giant and locked horns with the Sun God. He's accompanied by a loyal partner, the ice squirrel Ratatoskr. To make a long story short, after his master died, they say the loyal Ratatoskr came to possess the weapon Ragnir and awaits his master's return, or so the legend goes. But it seems Ragnir is no longer acting as a guard for the fruit's power. It's finally made its choice. Interesting. Is that Kashi? It chose Loki. Bah! Look at him chasing down the nightmare monster version of himself. And all of the, like, we thought Loki might be Fenrir. We thought Loki might be this. We thought Loki might be that. And in the end, oh, it was Ratatoskr that looked like a bear. That makes sense. And look how small Luffy's giant form is. It's just absolutely nuts. Okay, so he can shoot lightning. He shoots this massive lightning, but he doesn't even give it a name. Never mind. Through time! Luffy is always in the Nika form now. Nika pose, rather. So that is it. The NIDHOGG. It was here all along. A quirk of fate. Now next week we're getting a cover spread. And we're getting a color spread and a cover coming next week. So that's pretty amazing. We are able to see that Imu's form in Marijois in the flower room is still intact. That this remote control is happening, and Imu still has their body remotely safe in Marijois. Okay, so that's a big thing. Now, we haven't gotten a lot of big thematic developments here. We've gotten a lot of lore developments here. We've been introduced to this giant god of war. He's obviously an ancient giant. We've learned that Ratatoskr has survived since the time of the Sun God and the god of war. So that Ratatoskr is from the first age, okay? That Ratatoskr wasn't always the hammer. Perhaps the hammer was infused with a fruit. We are not sure. We're not sure, but we do see a lot more about the lore. We're having the post-climactic epilogue scene from the Herald battle unfold. Seems Loki had already left when they're explaining what's going on here. And we get a full-size chart of what the NIDHOGG might look like in different people's hands. But I will say these thematic developments aren't truly being developed outside of these two scenes right here. Now, for one, we are seeing Sanji kind of show that he's going to have this arc now. Usopp with him, Nami, Robin, Jinbei with him. These guys are going to have an arc, okay? They are going to show the power of perseverance and dedication, the power of friendship. All these things are going to be embodied through them. Loki and Luffy are going to show a different thing. We are going to figure out what Luffy's role in Loki's thematic arc will be, if not just being a sounding board, as he kind of was with Bonnie. To be honest, Bonnie's thematic developments were resounded in Luffy, but Bonnie pushed her own themes and Kuma pushed their own themes over on their own, to be honest. Bonnie's reaching that distortion future, that Nika manifestation was inspired by Luffy, but she had to reach that journey herself. Loki is an emblem of the thematic message of the harmful nature of this birthright, of nobility, of birthright. And Loki has stayed pure by having this faith in what he knows is right, okay, by letting nobody tell him what's wrong, and by often doing things that can be portrayed as wrong. Loki has stayed true enough to himself to know very, very matter-of-factly what is still right and wrong, and that no matter how the world sees him, he did what he did for his father, and he did what he did for his people and for his father's dream. He has suffered the indignancy of these false accusations and this false label and false imprisonment by his own people, who he very much saved. Now, Loki's chance is to show us that no matter how many times you beat down a hero is a hero is a hero, and Loki is about to save the world right here. And I'm ready to see it. The other thing that parallels that makes me think this, it's not Sanji, it's these young giants right here. That no matter how hard everyone has tried to save them, and no matter how hard Herald's dream has pushed to bring them up in a world of peace, that nothing could quench the indomitable fire of true humanity in the hearts of these children. They have not lived in a world that has crushed them at every single turn yet. Even the giants, who got to live in a world that really doesn't do that to them in Elbaf, okay, have had these dreams crushed and taken away from them by what happened with Herald. And their isolation from the rest of the world, their maturity allows them to understand the gravity of their isolation. These children have not had that. They are pure-hearted, and they are showing us that at the pure heart core of humanity, there is an inherent heroism and a desire to do good for those that you love, for your nakama, your family. Now, I don't want to go too far with thematic analysis. We may come at you with another video this week. However, the next chapter is coming out in just a couple of days. I hope you enjoyed our reaction analysis to One Piece 1175, and I hope that you hit that sub button for more canon events coming at you soon. We got all sorts of anime I want to get to. I got all sorts of manga I want to get to, okay? And with each and every sub and like, you lend me your power to spirit bomb my way to a whole nother channel here on YouTube. Now, if you want, you could also check out our Pokemon channel over at tghe Backgrats, and find us on Twitch, where we're doing a lot of gaming recently. I hope you take care of yourselves until next week, people. Canon events out.